What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Friday the 13th video. In today's video, we're going to be going over what are the best perks you're able to use with Jenny Myers. How can you play effectively as a Jenny counselor, and why she is considered one of the go-to characters to actually survive in or helping out your teammates to be better. So what perks will make you a better Jenny player? Let's go ahead and find out. Before we go into depth about the perks, I want to talk a little bit about what Jenny's role is primarily within the game. What's the reason her stats are the way they are? What should you be doing when you're playing as Jenny, and what works and what doesn't work as a Jenny counselor? So first, let's take a look at her stats. We have a composure 10 out of 10. We have luck 8 out of 10, repair 2 out of 10, speed 3 out of 10, stamina 5 out of 10, and stealth 6 out of 10 with a strength 1 out of 10. Now, when you're playing as Jenny, you got to remember that she is the highest counselor with the highest composure within the game. There is no other counselor within the game with the same stats of composure as she has. So what does this exactly do for her? It allows her to keep her fear in check, even though if Jason is near her. Just think about it this way. If she has her composure that high, that means that she will be able to avoid alerting Jason. Even if he's like right next to her, he could pass right past her if she's hiding like in a tent or in a kind of like in a closet, because her composure is that high. Not only that, but she is one of the characters that has the highest stats of luck. So what does luck allow you to do? Luck allows you to not only be lucky when you're striking stuff, when you're trying to find stuff like med kits, the fuse or firecrackers and stuff like that. Her luck is such a high level allows her to be pretty good when doing certain stuff within the game, and this gives her a bunch of boost on other stats that she has as well. Not only that, but she also comes with a very decent amount of stealth, which allows her to play stealthy when playing the game as well. The only fortunate thing when you're playing as Jenny, she is one of the weakest counselors in the game, so she's best suited as being a defender type of counselor from Jason due to her high composure and luck. So if she hits Jason, she is more lucky to actually stun him as opposed to other counselors. She's able to be around Jason without having a lot of fear in her. So it's best to actually play her when you have other counselors around you, and just making sure that you guys work as a buddy system to provide that support for each individual teammate that you have. Now, opposed from that, she is one of the best counselors that when it comes to defending herself out Jason. Due to her high luck, it boosts the other durability on her weapon, so that means that her weapon won't be running out when she's hitting Jason because of her high luck stats. Plus, with the mix of the composure, that allows her to actually stand right in front of Jason and be like, "What's up, Jason?" I'm like, "I ain't scared of you." So it helps her to keep that composure when even in the face of danger, when other counselors would probably just panic. Overall, in general, her stats are pretty well balanced, but these are the main ones you're going to want to be focusing. So what does this actually mean based on what we could do with her? The first thing you want to keep in mind is her main goal is to be a support player. That is her main goal. Support, medic type / player. But the only thing you're going to want to avoid is make sure you are trying to keep yourself stealthy, but trying to avoid being around Vanessa or Brandon, because what happens is, they usually aren't really stealthy. And when Jason appears there and they start running, Vanessa and Brandon will be able to outrun you. So that's going to leave you behind since your speed is not that fast. So make sure you either stick around with counselors that have pretty good stats like you do, or counselors that actually have a good stealth. So now let's go ahead and talk about the perks, what work and what don't. I'm going to give you guys two builds. One build is going to be for the people who play solo and do not play with other teammates. And the other build is going to be a build if you're planning on playing with teams that you're like, all right, guys, this is going to be my main goal. I'm going to be the supportive class, and we know what we're doing, and I'm going to do whatever I can to actually keep us alive and make sure we escape. And the other one is just for solo queuing. If you got the game but you don't have people to play with, and you just like playing with Jenny, but you want to make sure you stay alive. All right, so let's go over the perks you're going to want to use if you're solo queuing. So the first perk I want to recommend you guys is Marathon. Marathon gives you the ability to increase your total stamina. It allows you to sprint for a longer duration. As you guys remember, her speed is not that much, so allowing her to run a little bit further distance is going to be very beneficial for her. The positive is you have overall stamina. The negative is your sprint speed. Her speed is pretty low already, so it doesn't really affect you that much. Sometimes you could roll these perks with a 0 negative, so that makes it very effective. Now, it comes with poor 1 out of 3, common 4 out of 6, uncommon 7 out of 9, rare 10 out of 12, and epic 13 out of 15. I would say anything from uncommon down, you guys should be golden with the Marathon perk. The next perk I want to go ahead and recommend you guys is Low Profile. Now, Low Profile allows you to have faster movement while you're crouched and a chance to avoid Jason's sensibility. Now, this is the key factor here. is avoiding the sensibility of Jason. Not only that you have the high composure, but you also have that high luck. But unfortunately your stealth is very low. This is going to allow you to give you the ability to kind of move around the map and maneuver around it, avoiding the detection from Jason. And this one comes with a poor 7 out of 8, common 10 out of 15, uncommon 17, rare 15 out of 25, and epic 25 and above. Now keep in mind, guys, anything from common on down, you guys should be golden. And the last perk I want to recommend you guys is Level-Headed. Level-Headed gives you a chance to avoid a detection completely during Jason's sensibility. So when Jason goes into sensibility, this allows you to actually keep off the radar or be undetected when Jason is around you. So not only does this give you that ability, but since your luck is so high, it's going to prong a lot quicker. Now the positive, of course, is sense avoidance chance. The negative is noise generating penalty. Now remember, this one comes with a poor 1 out of 3, common 4 out of 6, uncommon 7 out of 9, rare 10 out of 12, and epic 13 out of 15. Anything from uncommon on down, you guys should be golden with this perk, especially with something that gives you a 0 negativity. These would be the best perks to use if you guys are solo queuing with Jenny. Now, if you're part of a team and you're trying to work collectively to make sure your teammates survive and they have absolutely no problem whatsoever when they're fighting Jason, and you're going to be the main person that's going to not only keep them alive, but also keep yourself alive, the first perk I want to recommend you guys is called Medic. Now, Medic gives you the ability to get 2 uses of your medical spray. It also increases the healing when using the Medic spray. So this is going to give you the ability that once you find a Medic spray, it's going to allow you to use it twice. Not only is that effective for you, but also effective for your teammates, because what you're going to do if you're playing as a team, if someone finds the med spray, what they need to do is actually drop that and allow you to pick that up, because that's going to allow you to heal yourself and allow you to heal your other teammates if they need to. Not only that, but it allows you to use 2 sprays instead of 1 when using that heal spray. So that's a really effective one, especially when you're playing as a team. Another perk that I want to recommend you guys when you're playing as a team is Marathon. Now, usually this one works because a lot of people tend to run around, especially in the later stages when you're trying to fight from Jason. Unfortunately, Jenny's speed is very low, and you're going to want to have anything that allows you to boost that stamina and allows you to sprint for a longer duration. So Marathon will give you that stamina boost, plus it also gives you the sprint for a longer duration, allowing you to either distract Jason and avoid him, or just run with the crew and be able to keep up with them as well. This one, once again, comes with poor 1 out of 3, common 4 out of 6, uncommon 7 out of 9, rare 10 out of 12, and epic 13 out of 15. And the last perk I want to recommend you guys, and you're probably going to be like, you know what, Laser, maybe you should use a different perk on this one. I'm going to give you the reasons why I believe this is actually a really, really good perk. And that is the Firecracker. The Firecracker allows you to start with a Firecracker and increase its stun radius. The cool thing about this perk is you don't have to go into drawers looking for firecrackers. This is going to give you the ability to have a firecracker ready, so if Jason teleports to you quickly, it's going to allow you to survive a lot longer and being able to run away from him. Not only that, but it increases the stun radius that you provide on Jason. So when you throw it and say you actually miss him, or he's just like a little bit further out, this is going to allow you to gain a little bit more of a radius so he could get stunned frequently. This one not only will help you in the early stages, but it'll also help you in the later stages when you're trying to run away in the car and he's trying to stop the car. You can get down out of the car, throw these down, and have you get that wider radius. Not only that, but this is primarily focused to keep you alive during the early stages. If other teammates of you find firecrackers, they can easily drop those down and you can be able to pick this up and go ahead and get that increased stun radius. The cool thing about this, it comes with a poor 1 out of 2, common 3 out of 4, 5 out of 6 with the uncommon, the rare 7 out of 9, and the epic 9 out of 10. The one I would recommend, anything from uncommon down, would be good to go with the Firecracker perk. Now, I know I could probably use another perk on here, something like Teamwork, or something, that you could probably use when, when you're closer to other consoles, since she is more of a support class, but I believe Firecracker does the job well enough to allow you to stay alive in the early stages, but it also allows you to keep other counselors alive when Jason approaches you. And those are the perks I would recommend for Jenny. Now, if you are a Jenny player and you use other perks, let me know in the comment section down below what perks are you currently using and which perks actually work for you that you feel like, you know what, Laser, maybe you should try to tinker this one and add this perk just to help everybody out in the community that also means a Jenny. Now, if you're trying to use another character that I haven't done a extensive perk build for, please let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. Now, if you did, please remember to help me out by by liking the video and most importantly sharing the video with your friends. If you want to stay up to date with all things Friday the 13th, make sure you hit that sub button. And if you want to get in touch with me and stay informed on the latest things that are happening in the channel, the best way is to hit me up on Twitter at GFLaserBolt. The link is down below, and also follow me on Twitch. If you would like to support the channel, you can always join the Laser Nation by supporting us via Patreon. Once again, the link is also down below. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.